Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about shortcut tricks which are based on properties of definite integration. There are 7 properties of definite integration, but we need these 2 properties for the following problems. See, property number 4, integration of f of x dx from 0 to a is equal to integration of f of a minus x dx from 0 to a. Here a is upper limit and 0 is called as lower limit. See, the result is integration of f of upper limit minus x, means replace x by upper limit minus x. Okay, what is the result? Replace x by upper limit minus x. Whatever may be upper limit a, means any number, maybe pi by 2, pi by 6, pi by 4, a means 3, maybe 7, anything is there. The result is replace x by upper limit minus x. In this property, lower limit is always 0. Similarly, in property number 5, lower and upper limit are different. Okay, a to b. So result is replace x by lower limit plus upper limit minus x. What is the property number 5? Integration of f of x dx from a to b is equal to integration of f of a plus b minus x dx from a to b. Okay, the following sums based on these properties. Now, question number 1. See, integration of cube root of sec x upon cube root of sec x plus cube root of cosec x dx from 0 to pi by 2. First, you have to observe this question. In this question, we cannot apply method of rationalization, we cannot simplify this sum, we cannot convert numerator in terms of denominator, we cannot apply any substitution method here. So, this sum we can solve by using properties of definite integration. Here the lower limit is 0 and upper limit is pi by 2, that is suppose a. So, for this sum we have to apply property number 4. Okay, see, this sum having 2 methods, one is traditional method and another is shortcut method. So, students, first I will show you traditional means board method, then I will give you a shortcut answer. The solution of this sum is, let first we assume that let I means integration, I is denoted by, or integration denoted by I, let I is equal to given integration. Suppose this is equation number 1, this is board method. First I show you solution of the same question by for board method. Okay, that is traditional method. So let I is equal to given, here replace x by pi by 2 minus x by property number 4. So next step is integration of cube root of sec of pi by 2 minus x upon cube root of sec of pi by 2 minus x plus cube root of cosec of pi by 2 minus x into dx from 0 to pi by 2 by using property number 4. What is sec of pi by 2 minus theta? Cosec theta. So sec of pi by 2 minus x is cosec x and cosec of pi by 2 minus x is sec x. So the next step is integration of cube root of sec of pi by 2 minus x become cosec x, that is cube root of cosec x upon cube root of cosec x plus cube root of sec x into dx. This is equation suppose second. Adding 1 and 2. So I plus I, LHS become I plus I is equal to integration of cube root of sec x upon cube root of sec x plus cube root of cosec x into dx plus cube root of same thing, that is 2I is equal to integration of f of x plus integration of g of x, that is nothing but integration of f of x plus g of x into dx. So it become cube root of integration of cube root of sec x upon cube root of sec x plus cube root of cosec x plus cube root of cosec x upon cube root of cosec x plus cube root of sec x into dx. Here you have to observe denominator. Denominator is same. Then adding numerator, it become integration of numerator and denominator same. Both are same factor, similar factor. So it get cancelled. It become integration of 1 dx. What is integration of 1 dx? From standard formulae, it become x and is equal to x from 0 to pi by 2 by definition of definite integration, that is nothing but pi by 2 minus 0. So hence twice I is equal to pi by 2, therefore I is equal to pi by 4. This is final answer. See, here we need 2 pages or 2 slides, but in shortcut form, see, general formula is integration of f of x dx, f of x upon f of x plus f of a plus b minus x from a to b is equal to b minus a upon 2. What is b? Upper limit, and what is a? Lower limit. So the shortcut formula is upper limit minus lower limit upon 2. This is very simple form, that is either f of x or g of x. We can assume in this way, integration of f of x upon f of x plus g of x from a to b is equal to b minus a upon 2. You must remember this formula, that is upper limit minus lower limit upon 2. When we apply this formula, if denominator, note this point, if denominator is sum of 2 terms, see, denominator is sum of 2 terms, f of x plus f of a plus b minus x, and one of the term is at numerator, that time you have to apply this shortcut formula. Okay, this formula is very important. You can find out the final answer within 2 seconds. Upper limit minus lower limit upon 2, that's it. But don't apply this shortcut formula in board exam. Okay, this is for competitive exam, means you can apply for CET, JEE, right? Now again I explain this one. Denominator is sum of 2 terms, not subtraction, not difference of 2 terms. Okay. Now second point is, after applying property, I am talking about denominator. See, what is denominator? F of x plus f of a plus b minus x. After applying property, first term becomes second and second become first. That time you have to apply this shortcut formula. Okay, we will see same question, previous question. See, integration of cube root of sec x upon cube root of sec x plus cube root of cosec x from 0 to pi by 2. What was final answer in previous traditional method? That is pi by 4. See here, upper limit is pi by 2 minus lower limit 0 upon 2, that is pi by 2 minus 0, it become pi by 2 upon 2, that is pi by 4. Understood? Now next one is cube root of cosec x upon cube root of cosec x plus cube root of sec x, that is nothing but pi by 4. One more question, question number 3rd, integration of n sin raised to nx plus sin raised to nx upon sin raised to nx plus cos raised to nx dx from 0 to pi by 2 is equal to pi by 2 minus 0 upon 2, it become pi by 4, right? Now what is the answer for this? Cube root of integration of sin cube x upon sin cube x plus cos cube x dx from 0 to pi by 2, it become pi by 4. There are so many questions here. 7th root of tan x upon cot 7th root of cot x plus 7th root of tan x dx from 0 to pi by 2, 7th root, or we can say that tan raised to 1 by 7, it becomes same, it become pi by 4. One more question. See, in this question, after this is denominator, see, you have to observe question number 6. Denominator is sum of 2 terms, but after applying property 4, on first term 1 is not become is not convert in 4th root of tan, or tan cannot convert in 1. Okay, so by traditional method, by board method, this one we have to convert in sin upon cos, means it become 1 upon integration of 1 upon 1 plus 4th root of sin x upon fourth root of cos x, then taking LCM and cross multiplication, you will get denominator sum of two terms and one of the term is at numerator in previous form. Okay, but this is possible for only tan and cot, means tan x, tan cube x, tan raised to any power, or fourth root of tan or cot something. Okay, then you have to write direct answer, that is pi by 2 upon 2, it become pi by 4. Now next part is, suppose, see question number 7, lower limit is not 0, means a to b by property phi u, integration of cube root of sec x upon cube root of sec x plus cube root of cosec x into dx from pi by 6 to pi by 3. Let I is equal to given integration by again traditional method. What is property number phi u? Integration of f of x dx from a to b is equal to integration of f of a plus b minus x, means replace x by lower limit plus upper limit minus x, that become cube root of sec of pi by 3 plus pi by 6 minus x, and that is nothing but pi by 2. Again it is same form. Then see this is for board method. I want only shortcuts, so it become directly, I write this one, I is equal to cube root of cosec x upon cube root of cosec x plus cube root of sec x into dx. This is equation number 2. Then adding 1 and 2, you will get integration of 1 dx, that is nothing but x. 2I is equal to integration of 1 dx, that is x from pi by 6 to pi by 3. Therefore 2I is equal to pi by 3 minus pi by 6, and that is nothing but by taking LCM and cross multiplication, it become pi by 6, hence I is equal to pi by 12. Okay, this is board method. Now shortcut method is same. See, sum of two terms, denominator, you observe denominator, sum of two terms sin x plus cos x, and one of the term is at numerator, then directly you have to apply shortcut formula. What is that? That is upper limit pi by 3 minus pi by 6, that is lower limit divided by 2. Now you have to simplify numerator, taking LCM. What is LCM? 6. Then 2 pi minus 1 pi divided by 6 upon 2, that is pi by 6 upon 2, that is pi by 12. Okay, the final answer is pi by 12. There are so many questions you can solve within 2 or 3 seconds. That is, see another question, integration of sec x upon sec x plus cosec x into dx from pi by 6 to pi by 3, it become pi by 3 minus pi by 6 upon 2, and that is nothing but pi by 12. Right. Now next one is sin raised to 4x, integration of sin raised to 4x upon sin raised to 4x plus cos raised to 4x dx from pi by 6 to pi by 3, and the final answer is pi by 3 minus pi by 6 upon 2, it become pi by 12. Okay, now you can easily find out the final answer if the condition is, if the denominator is sum of two terms and one of the term is at numerator, then you have to apply the shortcut formula. Okay, now here also 1 plus cot cube. This is possible only for cot and tan, not sec and any function. Then this one you have to convert in sin upon cos. The final answer is pi by 12. Next is integration of 11 minus x the whole square upon x square plus 11 minus x the whole square into d. You can interchange the place here at denominator because of addition is there. Addition is commutative. You can write 11 minus x first and x square is last, or in this way. Okay, then this integration we can solve by traditional method, that is by using property number phi u. Okay, this is algebraic. So here first you have to assume that the given integration is suppose I, and that is equation number 1. By this property you will get integration of 11 minus, what is x? Replace x by 8 plus 3 minus x the whole square upon 8 plus 3 minus x the whole square plus 11 minus into bracket 8 plus 3 minus x the whole square from 3 to 8. Okay, what is 8 plus 3? 11. 11 minus x the whole square. Then open this bracket, you will get x square, integration of x square upon L1 minus x the whole square plus x square into dx from 3 to 8. See, this first term in first step of this slide, first step is x square, first term is x square, second term is L1 minus x square. After applying property, this first term x square become L1 minus x the whole square and second term become x square. Okay, then you have to apply direct shortcut formula here. What is the final answer? 8 minus 3 upon 2, that is 5 by 2 by using shortcut tricks. Okay, 8 minus 3 by 2, that is 5 by 2. Final answer is 5 by 2 by using upper limit minus lower limit upon 2 by using this shortcut trick formula. Now next is integration of x cube upon 9 minus x the whole cube plus x cube into dx from 2 to 7. What is lower limit here? 2. Upper limit is 7. The final answer is 7 minus 2 upon 2. It become 5 by 2. Okay. Now next part is integration of under root x upon under root of 3 minus x plus under root x up from 1 to 2, and final answer become 2 minus 1 upon 2, that is half. Okay. Now next part is same type 16, 17. Here in 17 denominator is sum of two terms. After applying property, see 9 plus 4 become 13. After applying property, first term become second and second become third. So direct you can write direct answer 9 minus 4 by 2, that is 5 by 2. Okay. Now next part is integration of dx upon x plus under root of 9 minus x square from 0 to 3. Okay, this is algebraic, but here you have to observe this one, denominator is sum of two terms. Okay, but don't apply the previous formula, that is 3 minus 0 upon 2. It is not 3 by 2 answer because of numerator is not one of the term. If numerator is either x or under root of 9 minus x square, then it become 3 by 2. But you have to observe here, what is numerator? Numerator is 1. Denominator is sum of two terms, but numerator is 1. So here don't apply the previous trick, don't apply previous formula. So first I will show you by traditional method. Let I is equal to given sum, that is integration of dx upon or 1 upon x plus under root of 9 minus x square into dx from 0 to 3, or dx upon, you can say anyway. Here this algebraic you have to convert in trigonometric form. Why? Because of here we cannot apply any substitution method, or we cannot apply a method of rationalization, or we cannot convert numerator in terms of denominator. So put x is equal to 3 sin theta. Why 3 sin theta? Because of here under root 9 minus x square. 9 means 3 square. So x is equal to 3 sin theta. What is theta here? Sin inverse x upon 3. Okay, we need that theta here, but here x equal to 3 sin theta. Now what is dx? For substitution method we need dx. Okay, dx is equal to 3 cos theta into d theta. So these lower and upper limit means 3, 0 and 3 are related with x. So we have to find out new lower limit and upper limit which are related to theta. So you have to find out lower limit first. When x equal to 0, therefore lower limit theta is equal to sin inverse 0 upon 3. Okay, sin inverse x upon 3, that is x is 0 here, sin inverse 0 upon 3, that is sin inverse 0, it becomes 0. When x is equal to 3, then upper limit theta is equal to sin inverse 3 by 3, that is 1, sin inverse 1 is pi by 2. So our new lower and upper limit are 0 to pi by 2. Therefore I is equal to integration of 3 cos theta into d theta. What is dx? 3 cos theta into d theta divided by 3 sin x, 3 sin theta plus under root of 9 minus 9 sin square theta from 0 to pi by 2. Okay, taking 9 common from under root factor. Okay, it become under root of 9 into bracket 1 minus sin square theta. What is 1 minus sin square theta? It become cos square theta. Then under root of 9 cos square theta, it is nothing but 3 cos theta. Then taking 3 common from both the factors, from denominator is nothing but 3 cos theta upon 3 inside sin theta plus cos theta into d theta from 0 to pi by 2. 3 get cancelled, it become integration of cos theta upon sin theta plus cos theta into d theta from 0 to pi by 2, and this is nothing but previous type. See, here also denominator is sum of two terms and one of the term is at numerator. So the final answer is pi by 2 minus 0 upon 2, it become pi by 4. Okay. Now it's very simple. Again in board method you have to continue this. This is equation number 1. Then again you have to apply property 4. Okay, this shortcut answer is not applicable in board method, right? But for such type of sum you have to remember final answer is pi by 4, always pi by 4. In this case, how to remember this one? See, here general form is integration of dx upon x plus under root of a square minus x square from 0 to a. Denominator is sum of two terms. See, in second term, under root of a square minus x square, under root of difference of perfect square term. First is constant a square minus variable square and upper limit is a. Okay, and numerator is always 1. That time you have to write direct pi by 4 answer. Okay, within 2 seconds you will get pi by 4. Next one, see, integration of dx upon x plus under root of 81 minus x square from 0 to 9. What is final answer? Pi by 4, because of here sum of two terms and upper limit is nothing but square root of 81. Square root of 81. So next one is, suppose 121. What is upper limit? 11. Then it is pi by 4. Now one more question. Integration of dx upon x plus under root of 36 minus x square from 0 to 6.